against you, and the government is not against you. You just got a bunch of motherfuckers complaining, and they just want to be bottle fed. Like, why would you give kids a bag of candy the night before school or the night before the dentist? They got like 30 pieces in there of 3 different kinds. So that's 90 pieces of candy, chocolate. You got that in the room with 3 kids. What you think they finna do with all that candy? They finna waste some of it. They finna eat a lot of it. And then some of it just gonna be probably gave away or tricked off, or not tricked off. I'm not saying that. I jumped into our story that quick, but I'm trying to figure out what's the third thing that'll happen. They either gonna eat all of it. Oh, some of it gonna make them either eat too much, make them sick, or they either gonna waste some of it, or they either gonna get tired of it because they didn't got too much of it. So basically, when it's like in a human world, why would they give us unlimited gas to where we might run out of that shit, to where we might use too much of that shit, to where we might not need it no more because, I don't know, but nothing we doing is like, I don't know, like, why would you just let, all right, but if they didn't charge people for rent, how could you own something? You know when people get shit for free. I don't know. Let me dab. I don't even want to smoke. But you know when people get shit for free, and they be like, "Oh yeah, that's my shit." Ooh, they be like, "You ain't even pay for that. You ain't even have to work for that. That ain't really your shit." Like unemployment, people would be like, "You ain't even have to work for that. You feel me? Like that shit was free." So it's like, if nobody had to pay for houses or food or any of that, how could it be ownership, or how could somebody say that's mine? And how can anybody, like, everything, it just have to be everything. Everything have to be everybody's. People will be able to come in your house when it's raining, but then it'd be houses for everybody. It'd be so many houses to where if your house did get fucked up from a storm, you could easily just go get another house or start building another house from resources from around people. I feel like that's the only way it's gonna work. But for the government and the people above us to be like, okay, bet we're not charging for food no more. We're not, like, how can people run stores and have businesses and have jobs if everything just went to, okay, everything is everybody's. Okay, everybody share this, everybody share that. That's where problems gonna be. Well, that's probably it'll be more problems than that, because you got people like, okay, but I gotta go work for this. Okay, I gotta maintain this. Okay, I gotta accumulate this. Okay, I gotta adjudicate or whatever that is. You feel me? I gotta adapt to my environment and make this happen. But some motherfuckers might get so lazy to where they might get the big kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might get the big kid. Like, if that's the case, guns that have to be for everybody. They'd be like, "How we not gonna charge off for rent, but we giving guns out for free?" I mean, but we no. They can charge for guns, but they have to still charge for phones. It's like, basically, like, why would you charge for one thing? Like, it costs to go get this shit and bring it to us. You know what I'm saying? It costs like China making most of this shit and bringing it to us. Like, a lot of this shit that we seeing now is already had been back in the day made by man-made, and then now technology and smarter brains. That's what you paying for. You paying for the upgrade of the stuff that they already had back in the day. So it's like, back in the day, y'all say food ain't cost that much. Okay, food got better ingredients for it to last longer now. Okay, y'all say food ain't cost that much. I just said that twice, but I'm talking about like fast food and like restaurants and like all that. But now when it comes to groceries and all of that, it's like that shit is more. Well, it probably did taste better, and it probably was more fresh back then. I don't know. I can't really say on that. But yeah, life is not a scam. all it takes is for you to get yourself together and be on. The reason why life is set up is for lazy motherfuckers and people who don't understand life, and they would never will. So they're just gonna have to go through this rat race. Once you get out of this rat race and out of this firmament of not poverty, because you can still be hurting and not be in poverty, but once you get out of the firmament of living check to check and trying to figure out life, then that's when you understand, like, it's not a scam, it's not a gimmick, it's not none of that. Because I could literally, 5 people, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of this video, but 5 people can literally go get a job. Now I know you know 5, you got 5 friends, 5 cousins, 5 homeboys, 5 gaming, like all that, like 5 people can go get a job and run up $8,000 in a month. That's all your money. Then that next month, y'all up 16,000. And y'all know y'all got side money coming in and all of that, so it ain't just gonna be 16,000. It could be more. 3 months, now y'all up 24,000. 6, like, you feel me? Then y'all do 4 months, now y'all up 30 bands, 32 bands. You feel me? So it's like, that shit ain't hard, bro. I know me. I know I got 3 cousins right now that we was supposed to do that. I ain't gonna lie, that was our goal. I had 3 cousins. We all was gonna run it up off a job. One of them ended up getting laced. This year, 2025. One of them ended up getting laced. One of them ended up going to jail. And I was the only one still, like, buying cars, getting Max, getting money, riding around, still going on trips, still keeping money in my pocket and staying afloat. So honestly, I can't even like beat myself up for the position I'm in now, because I had a goal to where I was supposed to be by now, and you feel me, like that shit ain't, you feel me, that shit ain't going, you feel me, but it's all love though, and yeah, I don't blame my mistakes on nobody, and I understand my mistakes, and I'm gonna do better. And I want y'all to know that y'all can do better and make better choices, and you'll have a better life. But love y'all.